Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the late night Saturday night in the month of Saucetober. So tonight we're going to be watching, I guess I'd say a relatively modern classic, 20th anniversary for one of the biggest just like tent pole kind of pictures for a studio. Now, of course, we're not doing anything fucking great tonight. Tonight we commemorate utter dog shit. Is one of my favorite movies to hate. Children of the Living Dead. Got a couple people. One of them's here. I'll bring him in a second. We've made amends, over the last week and a half, whatever it's been. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I die. I just said ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, Dave Steinstein.
Oh, shit. I thought you made up with that guy from Philly. Shit. You're talking about me.
Oh, boy, no.
You never know. Never know.
Which guy from Philly? Which one are we talking about here?
The faggot of the opera.
The most entertaining part of the next 90 minutes, guys.
Oh, unfortunately. I can't believe we've gotten here. I can't believe this movie's 20 years old.
Yeah.
And B that it wasn't just wiped out entirely by society at large.
It was one I was very excited for, though. I'll tell you, when Fangoria, I think I might have heard of it first, but seeing it in the video store, we didn't have 1,000 zombie movies around that time, so I was like, oh shit, this is going to be awesome.
No, so that is, the big thing. But right around this came out 2001, and I think that's when Hollywood Video would have walked in. I think about the time that it killed my mom and pop one. Otherwise, because I don't ever remember seeing any of the cover arts that I've seen, or the posters or whatever. I've never seen this. I caught this. Where the fuck did I even see this for the first time? Had to have been like an TMC or like one of Stars's like Encore or something or others. And as a matter of fact, it is around the time I saw Return of the Living Dead for the first time.
Oh.
I feel like it was a similar, probably like an October kind of, hey, spooky shit, look.
Yes, it's a good thing. Hopefully you saw Return first, and this didn't.
I feel like I did. I mean, not that having watched them in reverse order would have, I'm a diehard Children of the Living Dead fan. I totally just love everything about this abortion. And I don't use that term in regards to movies often. This is an abortion.
I actually, and it never happened, and I can't remember why, because it was an early show, but we had a commentary lined up with the director of this, and maybe some cast too. And if I recall, he was down to do it. He knows he dropped the deuce with this one.
Yeah, it's
but
not his fault.
He was gonna delve into it more, and I can't remember why it didn't happen.
Probably got threatened by that fucking screechy daughter.
That is actually, I think, might have played into it a little bit, because we had actually even made a graphic and everything. We were ready to do the show.
Wow.
Years ago now. I mean, that was an early one for me, but yeah, it's too bad. I'd like to hear where Absolutely. It all went wrong.
So I know, not to shit talk anyone necessarily, but I know that there's a couple mini franchises that are in the process of getting, and also I don't know, Mega Level, for whatever reason we're getting a third Into the Darkness or whatever the fuck that's called. I don't really know why, but anyway, I mean whatever. It's shit for me to watch, so I really shouldn't be bitching. But there's so many of those like smaller franchises, that ran like 2 or 3 or even 4, that are getting like these big, like in-depth documentaries. Someone needs to do the digging on this and get fucking, because let's face it, no one's aiming to save a career, that was in this movie. So
No.
just fucking, claws out. What the fuck happened? And how did it just like fucking miss so many levels of quality control?
If I can ever get Chris McGibbon on again sometimes, he knows like everything about this movie. And I can't remember all the details, but I want to say, if memory serves, that daughter, I think, might have ruined a lot of it. I know there was a lot of clashing and interference.
Yeah, that daughter was, from everything I've read,
yeah,
was a real problem.
Real C word, yes.
Yeah. So, before we get going, I think we're waiting for Alabama to get done smacking around whoever they're smacking around. And then whether or not someone gets a link to a punching match, we'll have an additional gentleman. However, I am on a little bit of a time crunch today. I got to be up 8 in the morning. I don't do well with that. So
I just realized he was talking about a boxing match. I was like, what movie is this?
Yeah. No, let's see what's up to Zombie in the chat there. Oh, Ben Grimm, what's up? Borderline 11. Oh, Billy Bean. Yeah, no, I don't have a life. You watch my show every week. You know I don't have a life. Are you crazy, Billy? Christian Hannah. Borderline 11 says this is better than Return of the Living Dead. Way better.
Have you seen it? Borderline 11.
I hope that he has and he's fucking around. Like, if he just doesn't like Return, it's not okay, but that would be one thing anyway. But if he's seen both, and he's busting balls, I think. I hope. I have to think of it that way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he hasn't seen it. Okay. Oh, man. Shout out in the chat anyone that has not seen Children of the Living Dead. Starring Tom Savini. There, I'll be just as misleading as they were.
Yeah, people were psyched for this. I remember hearing about it back in 2000 or whenever, and it's like, oh my god, it's back. We are finally getting another one, because it was a hell of a drought at that point. People were not making zombie movies. Yeah. You were still a couple years away. Resident Evil, Dawn of the Dead remake.
I think Resident Evil came out around this time.
Yeah, I think right after,
Yeah,
like
okay.
2002.
Oh, so you're okay. Yeah. I'm not a big Resident Evil fan, so.
No, but at this point, we didn't have shit.
Right.
I mean, there was almost nothing. So I was buying stuff like Zombie Bloodbath 2 on VHS for like $60.
So I think this is Christian's way of telling us he is on the pot currently. The toilet, not the marijuana. I am currently on the marijuana. However, it has not kicked in yet. So you guys will get to see that visual transformation.
I don't know. The poo blood. It sounds like you're stealing Philly's gimmick there.
Billy says, I have seen it. I don't know how long I can stay awake through it. No promises past opening credits. And Ben says he's seen the cover a ton back in the day, but never renting. Yeah, I honestly don't remember seeing this. I'm sure I have if they had it. Like, I mean, did they still try to go ahead even after they realized what they put to film? Did they still go through with the hey, check out this good movie? Everything's perfect in it.
I will say this, and I can't say for sure, but around maybe a little bit, actually a little later, but we had like Day of the Dead 2 Contagion,
Yeah.
made up a name. That's pretty bad. Creepshow 3, which is awful. And I want to say there was even one of those Night of the Living Dead films that they shot in the UK that's probably just as bad.
Yeah, because I know a couple years prior to this coming out, and I feel like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm positive. I don't know, I'll look it up in a second. This is actually a sequel, technically, not to 68's Night of the Living Dead, but to 1998's 30th anniversary, where they added that bald priest, and they turned fucking the cemetery zombie into a pedophile. I watched some of that this morning because I remember it being kind of cool, but that was me renting it from the library as a 10-year-old. So it doesn't hold up, but it's very clear where the old footage and the new footage is. But that's, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's needs its own fucking commentary, but I don't know.
I just the last week watched Night of the Animated Dead.
I did too. I like there's a couple little story differences. Just more so deaths than anything that kind of ratcheted up the gore a little bit.
Yeah.
I liked it quite a bit. Actually.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's
story,
fun. Yeah, it's nothing life changing or anything like that, but it was cool.
It's a companion piece.
Yep.
Just same story with a bunch of gore, and then there was a little more
backstory.
Couple spots, where there's a little more backstory,
which I like. I did like that. And the fuck's her name? Judy. Judy, the girlfriend in the truck there. That was, that I had to rewind it. Wait, what the fuck just happened? That's because I had turned away. Because I know. Okay, I know.
As much as I hate Bloom, I am somewhat excited for their premise, where it's Night of the Living Dead from the Coopers' perspective.
That does sound like a great idea.
Yeah, it's not bad. It
actually. So I know who Jason Bloom is, but I'd never seen an interview with him because I don't care. I've never gone out of my way. He reminds me so much of my friend Dave that died back in February. It was a little weird last night. Jesus, dude. They kind of dressed the same. They look similar. I think they're similar. They're probably similar in age. And it was creeping me the fuck out watching him and Joe Bob last night. But
what did you think first time watch for Terror Train, right? You said?
Both of those were first times. I actually Terror Train's kind of a piece of shit. I don't really like it. Honestly. Sorry if that's if that's one person's favorite movie somewhere, but yeah. Angel, however,
they're fun.
Not bad. I don't know if I'm gonna fucking mess with the sequels, but I did like Angel. I like May. May was fucking doing research because he looked like it's probably just because it's a guy in drag. He reminded me of the commander or whatever the fuck from Leprechaun 4. Not the same guy, and I should have realized the timelines absolutely would make that obvious. But yeah, I liked it a lot. I thought it was very kind of progressive, especially for '84 to have a transvestite and not make her the butt of every joke. Mm-hmm. And that's as far as it needs to be taken. It's not, oh, they were really self-aware about BIPOC, gender fluid. Shut the fuck up. All right. It's enough. We had a character like that had some depth, and it wasn't fucking, oh, look at her. It's a boy in a dress. That's plenty.
Yeah. That exploitation movie from the early 80s. I mean, that is uncommon.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. Probably even mainstream early 80s. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, I think how often that was a premise where to get what she wants, she's got to go to the boys' school.
Private School is pretty fucking hilarious, though, if you haven't seen that movie. Or Just One of the Guys is another.
Yeah, that one I think I've seen on Comedy Central, or at least parts of it years back. Simon says, yes, the UK Night of the Living Dead is bad.
Yeah.
Billy says, no, I use my bidet and hair dryer. Ben, I have not. No, I might have seen Dance of the Dead. It's about like high school kids.
Yeah, they're trying to get to prom. That's actually a pretty good movie.
I have seen that. That's not bad.
Yeah, he's talking about that or the Masters of Horror episode, but I'm assuming he's talking the zombie movie.
Yeah. Closest thing to a blowjob my old ass gets. The animated Night of the Living with Danielle Harris. I'm not familiar with the one, so I don't.
No,
it just came out this year, Zombie.
Yeah, you can get it at Target on Blu-ray. Like, it's the one that's out now. Dule Hill plays Ben's voice, and I know like Josh Duhamel does a voice, and a few others.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that because it's about time I think we start fucking getting ready. But yeah, folks, if you're gonna watch along, down in the description, there's a link to watch it. If that one doesn't work, literally type it into YouTube and there'll be fucking 5 other versions that'll work. So nobody cares about this movie. The link that I gave you guys has been up for like a year, at least. I think it's longer, but yeah, no one's trying to take this movie down.
It'll get a 4K eventually, and then it'll get pulled.
I don't even think Vinegar Syndrome will touch this one.
Hey, again, I'll do it for the special features. I'd like to hear everything.
Absolutely, dude. But I gotta pull it up. I thought I had it up earlier. Anyway, I guess while I'm waiting, we'll try to soft shoe another couple minutes. Well, you know what? What do you got going on? Just fucking get that out of the way for you first. Or at least, since you're here, you'll get 2 chances.
Oh, sure. We got shows every day on Flesh Wound Features through this month. The Slashtober tournament's going on. And some big ones. We will have a Halloween Kills show that night, shortly after we get back from the theater. So we'll be one of the early of the 50 shows you're probably going to see for Halloween Kills. We'll also have one right after the Chucky series debut. We got a VHS franchise show coming, including a review for the new one on Monday, I believe. And content all over the place for us.
Good stuff. Yeah. We got Flesh Wound Dan on Twitter.
Twitter, yes, Flesh Wound Dan on Twitter.
Go follow him on there. As for Old Saucy, we got the Out the Grill podcast every Monday, 7:30 p.m. in the East. Saucetober is running wild, brother. The fuck do I have going on? I always forget what days they are. I know this coming Tuesday, I'm doing it's a little late, but it'll be the 30th anniversary of Child's Play 3. So we're going to give that a look-see-loo. Like 11 p.m. that night, I believe. All these times in the East, of course. And speaking of the Chucky series, if you head over to the Off the Grill podcast Patreon, I'm going to be doing kind of live watch-alongs, I guess. Not live, but first time watches of that Chucky series each week. That'll be up probably the next day or
Sweet.
by Thursday for as a treat to the $1 backers. Kind of up them. This will be for every level 1, 3, 5. Take a look if you like what you see and you like Roseanne. Maybe throw a 3 or a 5 at me, and you can watch me watch all those. I got another one of those that should be coming up soon, actually, too. Another 2 episodes of that. So like I said, Child's Play 3 on Tuesday, then that the 19th. So I guess the next Tuesday I'll be doing a first time watch for me, the remake of Fright Night from 2011. So that'll be interesting. I'll make sure to read the entire IMDb fact list for that as well. But yeah, we ain't got time to be waiting around any longer. I've shitted around long enough. Let's get going. I think. Let me look. Yeah, so first thing that pops up for me is a Westwood Artists International, which hopefully that's what you all will see as well. So I'll count down from 3. When I hit play, you press play. We'll watch a fucking movie. Huh? So 3, 2, 1, play.
Here we go.
Children of the Living Dead. I always love movies that they use the fucking just regular Microsoft font.
I was about to say.
Marty Schiff's in this movie.
It's a legend. Old Marty.
Oh, Zombies asked a question. How's about for Day of the Dead series? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Is there a Day of the Dead series?
Yes.
Like a TV?
Yeah, it's coming
Oh.
very soon. What's his name? We interviewed him. Steve Kostansky is working on that. Yeah.
George Costanza was a character at the sitcom, Dan.
No, this was Steve Kostansky, and he did Psycho Gorman.
Oh.
So, yes.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll probably cover that. I don't necessarily think we'll do it each week.
Holy shit. Music by Alan Howarth. That is, save for Savini, that is the biggest credit on this movie. I never checked. I never caught that.
They should have taken advantage of some of those last names, just Nicotero, Heinzman. Just don't do the first names. That's what they used to do. There were a few films.
Karen Lee Wolf, ladies and gentlemen, I believe is the big reason this movie sucks so bad. Yeah, it's her screenplay. Yeah. It's definitely her. Tor Ramsey.
Yeah, I hope I don't have that flipped around and it was her no, I'm pretty sure we had the director, if I remember right.
If you were going to get like dirty little details and shit, I can't imagine it would be her.
He told us a bunch of stuff, and I just don't remember why it didn't happen.
So I was actually real enthused. Like they have a fucking helicopter. I guess this is filmed in Pittsburgh, so they're still going to get it's being a zombie movie. They don't talk like that, but that's not the problem,
Around that area, it's funny. You talk to enough people, and you'll meet somebody whose dad was like an extra, or
he laid in that big old pile.
If memory serves, I thought the opening wasn't too terrible.
No, I'm looking back now, and the makeup's kind of shitty, but it's fucking constant action and movement at least. Which, as we get on, will be less frequent.
Yeah, and they had money to make this too. This was not like a no budget.
No,
production.
they had a solid amount. I don't remember what it was. It's not in the movie, so I guess it doesn't matter. They wasted 2 days of production. Their 2 most expensive days at that. It just fucking because they put the film into the camera backwards. So I think there was probably like a house explosion or some shit that they just go, oh well.
Yeah, I get that. The idiot director on our film made a lot of mistakes like that too. We basically had to refilm an entire movie.
Holy shit, man. Well, yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it? Randolph.
Savini just was able to shoot guns. That's all he knew.
Yep.
He was down.
Shoot guns and oh yeah, as far as what he was gonna have to do.
Yeah.
Because he's like, yeah, I'm not doing effects. All right, you shoot some guns.
For all the people who say he's an asshole, and I know people have had bad experiences, I've never had a single bad experience with Tom Savini. He's always been cool, and
I've never met him, so yeah, but I have heard a lot of negative about him. Unless I've heard basically he'll be kind of a dick to you unless you're a chick, and then it's a whole set of different issues. But I've never met him, so
I don't know. Maybe he wanted to fuck me because he's always been nice. Never know. Sometimes you'll run into him too. Like he's not always booked. He'll just show up at stuff.
Oh shit.
That Riverside Drive-In, before the vid that I used to always go down for their festival. He's been there a few times just watching movies. He's a cool guy. I think he has a low tolerance for super geeky fanboys.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I've seen that in person. Never experienced it myself, but I've certainly seen it. Happen to other people, and it's like, oh my god, dude! Like, and I've had close. See, I'm not the when I meet someone that like what Savini is to a lot of people. Like, I just clam the fuck up. It's not like I liked what you did in this and this and this, and oh my god, this is so cool. Just hi. This is a cool little fucking piece of bullshit here. He just sends that fucking car going. He puts zombies in the car and then sends it to the fucking down the hill.
Yeah, and I wish I could remember the conversations better, but
yeah,
I think there's even footage that
make them up.
Yeah, like a re-edit or something, if I remember right.
Yeah. I mean,
Chris is like a zombie freak. Like he knows everything, and he knows people like on the film, and I'll have to get him out of it. He might be on the Halloween show, possibly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need a long form sit down as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Because like, as awful as this movie is, it's one of those things with all of the behind the scenes shit is equal parts fascinating and baffling. Yeah, they set him up like such a badass here.
They do.
And I feel like saying that like is a minor spoiler, but the fucking movie's 20 years old. I'm sorry.
I think this was still his era though too, where he was trying to be a dad and he really couldn't take certain roles. So I'm sure this one was close to home and easier.
For sure. Right there in old Pittsburgh.
I have been to the original Night of the Living Dead cemetery.
Yeah, I
Which-
missed out on all that shit. I didn't have time when I was in the area.
There's a lot of side stuff to do there. The mall, then there's the Living Dead Museum.
Did go to the mall, yeah. But Billy said, I always wonder if Savini sent his first year makeup school out to do this movie. Billy, I think that's a little rude to Mr. Savini. Like, if they come in, even if they come in doing makeup this badly, he's going to be, no, I can't help you.
I will say this. I mean, Savini, legend, not taking anything away from him, but there are some iconic makeup jobs that actually were not him that he's gotten credit for.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Here's one of the greatest villains of all time in this little barn here. Mr. Abbott Hayes, ladies and gentlemen. I believe he's to quote the late, great Norm Macdonald, a homosexual pedophile. You're not going in there, there's turkeys.
Minus the very no frills makeup, it's not half bad so far.
No, it was on its way. But I think what helps is a lot of that keep it simple, stupid sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's really been two people with dialogue, And then there's just like a little. It's almost like Steven Seagal having like a little fucking martial arts expo to start. Like, look how good I am.
He runs better than Steven Seagal.
That's definitely true.
I was at a Fangoria weekend of horrors once, and Betsy Palmer had a speech, which a panel, and my God, some of those, whoever has the video needs to put them out. But she talked about Savini, and she said when it comes to acting, he shouldn't quit his day job. I thought it was hilarious.
That wop was always after me. Couldn't keep his greasy hands off me. Anyway, Zombie said he was playing on a zombie movie. Had talks with Savini a few times, as well as submissions from time students and makeup effects. That was a few years ago. I guess
cool.
nothing came of that, I guess, huh? Chris, does that feel Jesus in this commentary tonight? Billy says, okay, Jesus, come mow my lawn. Oh, yeah, Johnny said it didn't work out.
Savini with some parkour action there.
Parkour.
That reminds me of Steven Seagal in Exit Wounds, where they had some of those shots where like he was like bullet timing shit.
Oh, yeah.
As though that fat bastard could even do a push-up at that point.
That's still pre-goatee, though, right?
Yeah, it's pre-goatee. This is the last hit.
Yeah. Oh, right in the neck. You've got me. Mother will not be happy.
It's going to eat his brains at Monster Mania.
Yeah, Zombie, those tombstones weren't great looking. You know who makes great tombstones? He's not here, I don't think, but old Dave Vanderhoff. Every year that dude he builds like I swear brand new shit, new tombstones, other yard things for Halloween. It's yeah, and there goes the best part of this movie. 13, almost 14 minutes in. It's a fucking shame.
It starts to get shittier.
Yeah. He's at this point the focus is shift from Savini to Fatso here.
He definitely reeks of someone owed him a favor.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And also kudos to Savini for going, yeah, I'll be in your movie, but I have to be the coolest fucking dude that's ever been filmed. That's it. Like, I don't care what you pay me. I mean, absolutely, I care what you pay me. Give me a lot of money, but yeah. Yeah, Billy's got it about right. Time to roll the credits. Fuck it. Christian says he's working on a Children of the Living Dead fan film, seeking funding now. Can I count on your support? Of course, if it's at least 4 hours and 32 minutes long.
And it's a prequel with you as the young Abbott.
Yeah. Corey Ross, what's up, bro?
Hey, Corey.
Link to the movies in the chat or in the description. It's not in the chat. Don't look there.
You missed the best part, guys, if you're jumping in. Now it's all mullets and...
From now to the end, you're fucked.
I actually like the Pittsburgh area for all the shit talking we do on Philly.
Well, Philly's a piece of shit. Don't fucking lump those. Pittsburgh's a beautiful city. Well, I'm having a stroke. I swear. Yeah, Pittsburgh's beautiful. Like
good people too.
Driving in from all I've seen, driving in from Monroeville, is you get to see like down into the fucking. It's not to be gay, but it was breathtaking. I was driving in to see Darrow Chemical Company. That band sucks. This is the sheriff that acts like Paul Heyman. Billy says, I've got $20 if I could play Tom Savini's hairpiece. Everything about this is awful. The lighting shit. It's just the shot is on a camcorder.
A lot of
awful.
Dad, can I be in this movie? Casting.
I won't ask for a birthday present next year.
When I did that Conrad Brooks movie, which was Gypsy, Vampire, Zombie on the Loose, despite having no vampire. And he roped my dad into acting. My dad is like the worst fucking actor in the world. Because they just needed another body. He's like, who can you get? And
Fuck yeah.
I guess I can see if he'll do it.
Dude, I've done that, not for movies or anything, but I've done that for actually I have for like school projects, but like anytime, especially like the older I get, all my friends get, Christian caught me. God damn it. But yeah, it's always just, all right, well, we got like 6 players that really want to play. Just find 2 other people to stand and they can, defend each other. Usually like fucking girlfriends or somebody.
Yeah. No, when you're
you just need numbers.
When you're doing it on the cheap, especially zombie films.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man, you just need as many people as possible.
I remember in Zombie on the Loose, let's just kick this grave. Conrad, God, he really came from the Ed Wood school because he had the guy that was playing the zombie, and it was just like this pirate cosplayer. Nice guy. Again, I knew what a Conrad Brooks movie would entail.
So
But he
I've
didn't.
never had that phrase uttered on my shows.
He was a pirate cosplayer. He traveled the country doing pirate cosplay, and he met his wife and married her. She's like a pirate cosplayer too. I don't
Oh,
remember her
plunder
name.
me booty.
I'm sure that phrase has been uttered in that bedroom. But I noticed we were getting ready to shoot and he had no makeup on. And I was like, Conrad, is somebody going to put makeup on him? He's like, no, Danny. I don't like to complicate things. I was like, he's undead. Conrad, shouldn't he have like some basic? I mean, I don't know makeup, but I can do something. It's like, no. He's a big Jew. He's scary enough. And that was his exact quote. And I was like, okay, cool.
I knew a big Jew once. How come they didn't burn the barn and solve the problem? I think it was protected by gypsies or something. Christian says this fan film will be presented to Joe Wolf when it's done.
I think we could do an entertaining redemption, Children of the Living Dead.
It wouldn't be hard. Just take the first 14 minutes roughly and then build from there. Just a whole. Billy Bean says Glenn Danzig's best friend and director of his videos is a pirate cosplayer.
I'm not hating. My brother was into the medieval cosplaying stuff. So
Billy, he's a big black guy, which is even funnier. You guys, any of you that fucking worth your salt should know this.
There, everybody that always asks, now you know.
Yep.
Ridiculous, but hey, still kind of fun.
Oh man, I wish my buddy Ben could have been here for this one, but I think he's in like China or some shit, Lithuania maybe. I don't know. Knowing him, it could be Thailand if you catch my drift. But oh well.
Just in good shape, all things considered.
Yeah, really. The way that little Tonka truck they rolled over that fucking the hill looked. So apparently that Karen Wolf was on set for the entire shoot. The fucking screenwriter.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And would threaten to fire anyone who questioned your script. Like, what a cunt.
Yeah, the director, I just wish I could remember why it didn't happen. It fell apart at the end, and because the director really seemed down to do a like serious breakdown of everything. And I thought that would be really cool.
And the reason this movie looks like such shit is because it's, a director of photography is Bill Heinzman. Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, Romero used him even after he, had got some success, but he hadn't shot anything in years.
He is. It was funny one year because he'd always show up to conventions in the full zombie makeup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was his thing. He always did. And one year Chiller was having Italian invasion. So there was a bunch of Euro horror people. And he wandered into that room and kind of had a bit of a tirade. Started, talking about how none of them would be here if it weren't for him.
Oh, my God.
And he started all this.
Bunch of fucking wops. Fucking Jagos. They ordered for me.
I don't think he called them wops, but he did. But
he forgets what he's even in there mad about. If you didn't I don't like spaghetti very much. Yeah,
Yeah.
and these two are definitely just, hey, what are you doing on Saturday? Come over to this fucking lot where, I don't know, you could be a robber.
That's how it works. I mean, we were.
Robber.
I remember being in some really shitty titty bars recruiting people for the movie.
That's a little more respectable, like half a step more, because at least like that's a, there's an intention besides nepotism.
Yeah. We shot at this sweet old lady's local diner at one point, and we had to double it for a strip club because we lost like footage. Oh man, I never sent her the movie because goddamn, when you get to a point where there's that much tits, I didn't want her to think that we defiled her little diner too much. But
Bill Heinzman is in that 30th anniversary Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
They did a mold of his mask or his face somehow. Like, it's a whole convoluted thing. Like, he's wearing a mask of himself in the extra shit that he shot. It's like, it looks bad.
Can't tell there. Kind of looked like he was trying to fuck him there for a minute. Yeah. That's an awfully big bite too for that 2 seconds. But.
Well, now he's super gay. He's like Effie in a way. I don't think anyone except you will
indie wrestler. Yeah. Well, if you're into the indies, he's pretty popular.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't think any of my viewers.
How he's not teaming with Sonny Kiss in AEW, I don't understand.
Make a lot more sense, but I don't know. As long as I don't give a shit what they do with him, as long as they keep him on dark elevation. Yeah, they got like 18 hours of YouTube every week. You leave them off the main shows, unless they want to, be good at their fucking job. And not just fun.
I think they're getting there. The cuts will come soon.
Yeah. Mercury, a 90, like a mid 90s, like Mercury or Lincoln Mercury, right? No, it's fucking Tracer, maybe. I don't fucking know. I'm stupid. Why did I bring it up?
And this is the uncle that wouldn't let them have the car, so
he had
to be in the movie.
Drive it. But zombie brings up. I don't know about your areas, but here after service at the graveyard, they bury them and leave them out. Leave the coffins out at night. Which I mean that's another. Like, this is the kind of shit that the actors or even the director or whoever would bring up in the fucking Karen. Get it? Holy shit! Look at that. Yeah, she'd get all fucking pissy. Go, I'll just get someone else to do it.
She was the OG. She had the haircut and everything.
She was the first one with the haircut too. To kill all Karens, we have to kill this one.
Sheriff's got his herpes sore on his cheek there.
You think we could turn this stream into like a Catcher in the Rye sort of things to get this woman murdered? Some fat guy. Shoot her down. Ben says Karen 0.
Gotta get Sex Machine's crotch gun to take her out. I'm sure she's not very talented, but I'm sure she's fine.
I am.
Don't hurt her.
Maybe. Yeah, we are neither of us. Well, especially not me. I don't know what the rest of the Flesh Wound guys would say. We are not advocating for violence.
We are not. We are the kings of allegedly and don't actually do this.
But
that some of those gravestones were like
Yeah.
Walmart bad.
yeah. He looks like he's got zombie makeup on. The top of his head is like it's a shitty makeup job, whether it's a zombie one or not. We should do an Abbott Hayes redub with Cammy taking over the role. Hey, I'm a zombie.
That would be
You look yummy.
The uncle sold that fairly well.
Yeah. It was all right. Yeah, let's watch it go fucking all the way down 6 feet. Next year.
That's the cheapest. The cheapest. It looks like I added all the graphics. Not till we get that zombie F word out of there. He says, time passed by so fast in this slow movie. Yeah, we have another hour. Why did I do this? Is he gonna spit on it and kick it a little bit?
Yeah.
The Night of the Living Dead remake house, I believe. We weren't able to see that. We were told like the owner will come out with a gun.
Oh yeah.
If you
Dude,
get to
if you look at that area around that house, yeah. That's good old boy territory for sure.
Yeah, we were able to get a photo of it. I can't remember where we went. But we got a pretty good shot, but yeah, they were like, no, do not try and knock or go on the property.
Is this Ralph Macchio?
His less successful kid brother.
I'm Rex Macchio.
They really should have taken advantage of those last names. There was a theme in the 90s where you had like Mike Norris, Chuck Norris's brother, and like all of these kids or siblings. Frank Stallone, who made some entertaining movies, actually. Yeah. They're all shit, but they're entertaining.
This is, I remember actively trying to forget this movie now. Because that was as he fell asleep the first time he rented it. Yeah, I don't know how you could, man. This is not easily could.
Well, the good news is his herpes sore on his face cleared up in that next year. But
get that same shit Drew Brees does. Big old shit stain.
Oh, no, it didn't. He still got the herpes, man. That can
Yeah.
clear up at all.
Ugh. Probably she keeps picking it. Ugh. Just
For an
keeps
entire year.
just keeps it just raw. Just pus. Oh, fuck.
That zombie pedophile has squatters' rights, damn it.
Yeah. They gave him an ear. Jesus Christ! They gave him everything, huh? Was that an earpiece?
That's what it looked like.
Hey, we should give as many props as we can. I got a whole bunch of things. The zombie says the sheriff hasn't aged. Shoot him in the head. I agree. Do that for everyone, though. Can we get like a class action lawsuit for like the 18 people that saw this? Get some money.
A lot of people saw it
Yeah.
back then because, yeah, people were really psyched for this. I still remember sitting down.
Did this hit theaters?
No. Well,
Yeah,
I think it might have had some local screenings, but no, it wasn't theatrical.
Hmm.
I want to say maybe they were hoping for something like that, but
Speaking of small, ladies and gentlemen.
what up, Jay?
What's up, guys?
You missed the best part.
Yeah, you literally missed the best part of this movie.
Can I get a timestamp?
Yeah, I got 35, 30, 31, 32, 33.
Talking zombie pedophiles.
Oh boy. Something Jay knows a lot about.
So Nick Saban's going to have a lot of semen pumped out of his stomach tonight, guys.
Who?
They won, huh?
Now they lost.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I thought it was celebratory cum.
It's punishment come.
Oh, hate that. It's so bitter.
20-game win streak broken.
Good. Fuck them. Who'd they play? Notre Dame?
Fucking Texas A&M. And they suck.
Wow. So, Jay, have you seen this before?
I've seen it, man. It's been quite a while. I don't think only the one time.
Yeah. I was joking earlier with you guys. I don't think I've watched it more than 5 times, but that's 4.5 more than is healthy. But it's just like a whole bunch of nothing. Like nothing happens in this movie, and then there's like a big fucking blowout at the end.
She wanted to film everything, probably get a lot of friends in there.
Yeah.
There's a film called Ozone Attack of the Killer Redneck Mutant or something like that, where there are good moments, but they film fucking everything. There's random shots where they're just panning over a bush.
Yeah.
Like people do that sometimes, and I'm like, this is unwatchable because of that, and it's a shame.
That guy's shirt was so terrible. I thought it was army fatigues at first. Like it was so
that's just sweat,
broken up.
sir. An old ass Coke machine. Jesus. Jesus.
That hasn't been stocked in a while.
No.
What year is this? Like 91 or something?
This is 2001.
2001.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's rural Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's a fucking man's town.
It does look more, like this was shot in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Late
Well,
80s even.
I've seen a couple Ford Aerostars already. That was Saucy's first vehicle. He's a real piece of shit.
My grandfather father, I think, had one of those.
AC didn't work. The heat didn't work for like
Oh.
the first 30 minutes. This is back when vans only had like the one side panel door.
Uh-huh.
And it had the outside handle was snapped off when I bought it. So only from the inside does that open. It didn't have a front bumper. That's my
No.
fault. That's just from fucking pulling up too close into snowbanks and shit.
We're gonna see an Oldsmobile Alero here in a minute, I bet.
Zombie said it had like local theaters and then straight to video stores.
Yeah.
And he wonders if they had an HBO endorsement. I'm not HBO. There's no way. Like I could see like Cinemax or fucking like I said like Encore
Dude.
going. Yeah, I'll give her a shot. We'll run it.
This movie's only 20 years old, man.
Yeah, it looks.
That's nuts.
But we were saying earlier that the director had a director of photography in mind for like it was a friend of his fucking I won some awards with MTV or some shit like around shooting time, and I said no. Russo said, "Yeah, you've got to use Heinzman. Sorry, who hadn't done work in at least 20 years."
Oh, this is horrible, but the cameraman on Zombie on the Loose had MS.
Oh
No.
no!
He shook, and like when I saw him, I was like, Conrad, who's this? It's like he's filming it, and I didn't say anything, but I'm like, you could tell he shook.
What's up, Gibbs? He says,
Hey,
I like
Gibbs.
to pan over a bush every once in a while. Ben
Don't we
says,
all?
Bloodshack needed to pad the time, so they just went to the local kiddie rodeo and shot footage to put in randomly. Yeah, it's nice. Just look at this. It's like there's 13 minutes, I think, at the end of See No Evil 2. It's just them like showing the damage that happened. You know, fucking dead Kane, dead dead Danielle Harris, dead this, that, and look, some autopsy some abortion jars.
Awesome.
Like fucking just like end the movie. Just go to the credits.
Was this shot on video?
It looks like it, right?
Yeah.
It has to. That's kind of. I felt stupid asking if it had a theatrical run after looking at this.
Did Danielle Harris supply the abortion jars though?
Yeah, but they weren't her abortions. She went out and performed some emerge.
Man, check that out.
Oh, good one, Jay.
I know you mentioned that the other day.
But Carrie too.
That's a wild ass movie. The Rage with Andrew Divoff and Misty Mundy.
Oh,
Featuring music from Mushroom Head.
Yes.
Jesus, that sounds sick, dude.
Yeah, I got that, and I got the Best Buy American Psycho.
Oh, cool.
What is
That
it,
looks
Steelbook?
fucking cool. I
Yeah.
a little bit want that, but I don't think I get it. Maybe we'll see.
I probably don't need it, but yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted it too.
No, I just got annoyed how cool it looked. I'm like, fuck.
Well, those Best Buy things usually sell out pretty quickly, so I
really?
better just go ahead and pre-order it,
Well,
which I rarely do.
Christian says, I feel nothing anymore. Go listen
Yeah.
to Mushroom Head, dude.
Speaking of Christian, I got to pick that one up finally.
Oh, I have that.
I'm
I
jealous
have
of
some-
that.
He told me the
I-
transfer looked good, so
I forgot that fucking had become a thing. Damn it.
Abbott walks like he has a bullet vibe in him.
Last but not least,
Ooh, there you
Wishmaster
go.
collection.
Fucking A.
Oh, good pickup.
I was on the fence for quite a while and finally just pulled the triggers.
I feel like even if they're not good, you get what, 4 of them?
Yeah.
4. 3 and 4 aren't good, but they
Yeah.
Nah.
One, I know one is terrific, and I've seen two.
Wait.
Two's fun.
Is this an old Pizza Hut?
That's what
Oh no! Looks like it, but no. That's just a motel.
Okay.
that is a hooker motel.
Yes, I've seen those are by the hour. I've had a good time in a couple of those. Just
Yeah, back before bed bugs were a thing. Those were pretty
Wow.
cool.
You have to do a
this
show.
man
on,
looks like a bed bug.
You have to do a show on how you pick them up, though, or fail.
You just throw money, throw singles on the ground, lead them into the room.
Then this guy clubs them and get the money back at the end of the day.
Just like real life.
Reminds me of Vacancy. Vacancy is an underrated
Oh.
little movie that nobody talks about.
Yeah, I watched that again recently. That
You know what
Pretty good one.
nobody talks about is domestic disturbance.
good one.
Oh yes, fuck, who was in that?
John Travolta,
Yeah,
Vince Vaughn. The fuck's her name? I don't remember.
Catherine Zellweger.
No, it's not her. She was the fuck was she in? Was she in Meet the Parents?
Oh, I don't remember her name.
I might be wrong anyway.
Most actresses got about any name actresses had like 4 or 5 movies and they were just completely forgotten about in that
Yeah.
era.
Well, because it's not Bonnie Hunt. She just reminds me of Bonnie Hunt. That was or Helen Hunt, not Bonnie Hunt. Helen. Oh, it's some kind of Monica Potter.
Oh
Wow.
yes,
Okay.
like I said, totally forgotten about.
Yeah,
Not
Yeah,
that she
Ben-
wasn't
yeah.
good.
Ben said Monica Potter. So I want to give him. I wasn't suggesting I had thought of that myself. I just want to make that clear. 89 Daytona. We never hooked up again after that, but I've still got the clamshells and keychain. Maybe the cafe will open up again.
Oh, it's you're right. It's the chick from Meet the Parents
There you go.
and Meet the Fockers and the Fuckers
Yeah,
and
Garbage.
Little Fuckers.
The first one was kind of funny, but
She did meet the fuckers once her career calmed down a little bit. And, needed the money.
Terry Paulo, however you say that.
yeah, she's
You're
in a Tales from the Crypt episode.
Ray Macchio is looking to get his dick wet right now.
Rex, that's Rex.
Rex Macchio, I'm sorry. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
What's up, Brian? Is his last name really Machio?
No, but
Oh man,
We're just going to say it is.
yeah, let's go with it.
This movie is in no fucking hurry.
It's fucking not. That is one of the worst parts about it, man. Like I said, nothing happens. Effects scene. Nothing happens. Effects scene. Big dumb finale where nothing happens.
well, you've got people that have never acted a day in their life with like lines and lines of dialogue.
Yeah.
Like that's not a good idea.
Oh, that's intimidating.
It's
Yeah.
the screenwriter was on set for the whole shoot, and she had I don't remember. Her father was like a big producer on was putting up a bunch of the money. I think.
Mhm.
So she was like, if anyone asked, hey, it sounds better out of my mouth if I say this, like little shit like that, and then also this makes no sense. Do something else, please. She would just like threaten to fire him. She said, well, I'll get somebody else. Just a fucking psycho. Oh, psycho. Hey, Jamie.
Hey,
What's up?
Jamie.
Christian says, sun doesn't rise at all. I think he's singing, but I don't care.
I think he said earlier, is this his favorite zombie film?
No, that was Borderline 11.
Oh,
No.
How are you
I
feeling, by the way, Jay?
man, It's weird. Like I think I've got a fever right now, actually, but I'm feeling better.
Just
Quite a
that
bit.
fatigue sort of shit that
It's weird,
lingers.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been very weird. But yeah, thanks for asking.
This waitress is pretty easy on the eyes. I can't blame Rex.
Yeah, she's not bad.
I think we can lose the apron here, but
Yep.
Just hoping he can get some naked karate in with her later.
Yeah, and he's. I bet he's getting real hard listening to decaying child corpses.
Got an old Asian dude. If you're down for a little threesome action.
Oh, what's up? Uh-oh.
This is just so
sucks.
much.
It's just.
I really would love to just see all of these people back together.
Yeah.
And I wish I could remember who Chris talked to. I'll ask him next time he's on.
Jamie, he had COVID G. He's getting over it. Do you want to know what the G stands for?
want to know what it stands for?
Trash has smoked some weed. That might irritate some things. You can eat some though. Probably be all right.
They're trying to sell that tombstone doesn't weigh like it's not made out of plastic.
8 ounces.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I think
The more obvious ones
yeah,
are
two guys aren't going to move any of those if they were real easily.
Some of those are real, right?
Some like the real short to the ground ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they mixed it. You can kind of see where they
Yeah.
mixed in the fake shit.
So like this is just
God, wash your shirt, dude.
yeah, man.
It feels like it doubles.
This
as
guy
a
lives
cum
here.
rag.
This is him in his room. He lives at that hotel, that motel.
That's his cum rag too. That's what it
Yeah.
doubles as.
Everything's a cum rag when you live here. Even my teeth.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, the black light, what it would reveal.
Ugh.
That's true.
It's just you turn the black light on and everything's dripping still.
Is it blood or cum? Ah, fuck it. Doesn't matter.
This maid doesn't give a fuck. At least we're getting a little more makeup there. Not great, but
Yeah,
A little more makeup, which is a nice touch, and a lot of fog to keep everything hidden. Which honestly, isn't bad in theory anyway.
Yeah.
If it's not great, keep it kind of.
That works.
Don't have it fucking walk by the camera though. That wasn't terrific. Jamie says, "Oh no, feel better soon, Jay."
Oh, thank you, Jamie.
what brand of tomato soup is that?
I think it said tomato up.
I think it's probably Property Masters. Jesus fucking Christ! What?
There needs to be a disclaimer after that, I think.
And then everyone dies. It's gonna get worse. You've got a zombie pedophile coming your way. Well, He's just
Brian,
like,
Brian, I don't think so. Jamie said her son ate a piece of a Pocky chip. He said he regretted it.
Ooh.
Well, I can't say I'm shocked. Brian, if you want to watch this, the link is in the description. Let me know. We'll get you a timestamp there, Hoss.
why did he go back and hide? And then
Mhm.
Wha- Are you questioning my script, Daniel? I'll get someone else to do this commentary.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, the screenwriter's name is actually Karen J. That's Karen Wolf. So she's basically the first Karen, as far as we can tell.
we decided if we kill her, not that we were advocating that, but if she were to die, then it would wipe out the Karen line forever. That is a joke.
Well, yeah, we're definitely not saying go kill her. Don't kill her. Do not kill her. And pedophile zombies.
Wide open spaces. I'm back.
Wide open spaces.
His dentures fall out.
The main guy there, the main zombie guy, his makeup looks pretty good.
Yeah, Abbott Hayes is unfortunately a high point in this fucking movie. He's one of the good things about it. Brian says a Michael Jackson zombie. That's rude, and those claims were unfounded.
I remember back in the day, the funniest thing would be to like make a Michael Jackson joke on like the IMDb boards and just watch. Just kick your feet up and just watch.
Jamie, Fright Night is the 19th, I believe. It's a Tuesday.
The kid's smiling while he's trying to deliver his dialogue.
Isn't this crazy? We're all here doing this.
You think these guys would really care? They would just bury that box and not say a fucking word.
Yeah, it's not gonna be this big moral thing. Like, especially with nothing in the caskets. Oh, okay, great. Like the rest of the job would be much more of a oh shit.
That's just going to make their job harder now.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? They're dead. They're not going to know the difference.
Rex should mind his own business right now.
He's about to sweep the leg.
This production could have afforded probably Pat Morita for a day back then.
Yeah, well, they'd blow him up or something without the fucking film in the camera. Oh no, we killed Pat Morita.
Is that the first Pontiac Grand Am in the movie?
No, I guess it's been this one the whole time, so maybe.
Trash.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Let's just park it so no one else can get a spot in here.
Yeah.
There are so many just shots of nothing.
I wonder. I'm not the guy to do it, but I wonder if someone has, or if not, someone should cut out all that bullshit and see how long this movie is.
You could trim this one down pretty significantly, I think.
I'm thinking 20 minutes easy.
It's the manager of the local Applebee's there.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, he
gave
might own the dealership here because they have brought that dealership up a bunch of times.
What's it going to take to put you in this app sampler today?
Somebody say my name.
I would have cast Applebee's managers for some free appetizers.
Fuck yeah. Hey, we need catering. We need, little craft services every day. Let's go.
Would have loved to have seen what that looked like on this set.
Yeah. Well, I think dances. I wasn't able to find anything, quickly. This had a little bit of money to it. This wasn't made for no money.
No, this was not. I mean, obviously, it's not a huge budget, but
Right.
yeah, this was not shot for peanuts by any means.
These motherfuckers need to figure out how to move gaskets.
Yeah.
Just slamming them down left and right.
What are you gonna do?
He broke his fingers there stretching out. What are you, fucking...
Big deal, Palace.
Jeff, haven't you seen? Haven't you seen CSI? You're contaminating the crime scene.
Yeah. What's it? He's just fucking... Is he in night school to be a fucking crime scene investigator?
Look, it's come.
He's doing his internship right now to be a PI or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the door for this guy.
Yep. So I says, what is it? What was it with sequel remakes? Hills Have Eyes 2 had nothing to do with Hills Have Eyes. Fright Night 2 had nothing to do with, or Fright Night had nothing to do with Fright Night 2.
I'll give you a well, it shouldn't be controversial. The Hills Have Eyes remake is way better than the original Hills Have Eyes, and Hills Have Eyes 2 remake, the sequel to the remake, is way, way, way better than
Way, way, way better.
yeah.
There's no dog vision, unfortunately.
No.
I've never seen that one, unfortunately. I've seen the original, but not
the sequel to
or
the
not,
remake.
not the remake, rather. The sequel to the original.
Oh,
I've heard plenty. I'm cool.
yeah, that's pretty bad. The
Because
sequel,
honestly, I don't think the original Hills Have Eyes is that good anyway.
Me either.
it's
a
decent.
little overrated.
It's,
I mean, I love Michael Berryman and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But,
sure,
aside
but-
from that, that's pretty
Yeah.
much. It's not a great. I mean, Wes Craven was just making movies for the money at that point, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Hills Have Eyes, the sequel to the remake is just a dumb horror
yeah.
film, but it's fine. The remake though that is a great movie.
That's what I've heard. It's fucking. It's on the list. It's got to be getting close to the top. I
Is
hope.
that Alexandra Aja did that one?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really. I mean, there's some scenes in there that are genuinely haunting. When, well, I won't spoil it, but when one character gets burned and then the eyes just kind of go white.
Ooh.
It's really
There's
intense stuff.
I think it's the second one that has the rape scene in it. That's pretty graphic.
Yes. Yeah, it does have
Yeah,
that.
hot.
I don't know if you can. Well, I'm sure there are plenty of horror fans that have fapped to it.
Brian Chester says, I ate beans and rice 4 days in a row. I'm surprised I'm not farting myself to death. James says she worked at Applebee's in 96. Those slave driving bastards.
Oh, wow, I don't really remember going there in the 90s.
No.
It's like a 2000s
Mhm.
thing for me.
And they were, I mean, I was fucking, no older than 15, 16, but they were pretty good. I went a couple weeks ago, the night we did the chip challenge.
Oh,
It
yeah.
sucked. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I totally forgot Jonathan was in it earlier on Lauren's stream.
Oh, really?
But like once I took a bite of that chip, it's all like a blur.
No, I just, you guys freaked out, honestly, and you're yelling, and That I think hurt you guys a lot more. 'Cause I just sat there, fucking mouth closed.
How about you guys? Maybe one guy in particular was yelling and going crazy.
Oh no! I'm just going. Oh, fuck. To me, that's too much because all you're doing, you're pulling air into your mouth, and it's just that capsaicin that's hanging out, fucking with you, is just like
Probably. I kept thinking like I had to keep breathing though, so I didn't pass out. Oh, he's an emo.
Jonathan agreed with you, I think, about the Hills Have Eyes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that remake is a fantastic movie that does not get the respect it deserves. Hey, what's up?
Dave? Dave is the gentleman I was telling you that makes good cool, fucking realistic looking tombstones.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's on his Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Dave, they really could have used you for this one.
I don't remember who I was talking to the other day,
Thank you,
but
Zombie.
between everybody in this community, I feel like we could make a decent film. So everybody's got a talent for something.
The fuck is my talent?
Well, you're tall, dude. You could play the killer.
Oh, all right.
Good.
I'm into that.
Can remake Just Before Dawn with you and Corey. Two big twin killers. We'll have to
Ooh.
find a way to make you twins. But
You know, we could also do that fucking, what is that? Fuck, what's it called? I ruined it. I ruined the fucking joke. That Dan Aykroyd, John Candy, Debbie Moore, Chevy Chase.
oh, Nothing But Trouble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, a little bit of makeup. We could fucking remake that too.
You'd be what? Little Deeble? Was that his name? Little Devil.
I mean, there's fucking the two little fat twin guys there.
Little Devil and I forget the other one's name.
That's coming to Blu-ray this month.
Yeah, that's right. What the fuck was the big issue with that movie?
It was a
I've seen
passion.
it like twice, and I thought it was fine. Like it was.
I love it. I think
Aykroyd
it's
loved
Yeah,
it.
you know, it's good enough. It's certainly not like a bad movie.
Aykroyd, John Candy, he's great in it. There's multiple roles. Aykroyd with the penis.
They just made her do that stunt herself.
No,
back.
the cut is her just falling down, like
Yeah.
sitting down.
Don't mess up my mom's grand dam.
Fuck.
Like these shoulder pad things were not a thing in the early 2000s, though.
They
Like
just
her
found
look.
Yeah,
small
it's
town.
It's
times
yeah,
stood still.
it's outside of Pittsburgh, early 2000s. So yeah, I figure they're about 5 to 10 years behind.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they filmed it in like '99 or something
could
like
be.
that. I don't know, but yeah, this is not what
Well,
people
I guess
look
it's
like.
also you got to think a little bit the same way. Friday the 13th very much looks like a 70s movie.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was shot in '79, so
Mhm.
that is kind of your point, I guess.
Well, a couple of years can make a difference. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Seen that before.
the best part of my show every week.
I'm gonna have a seizure in a minute with all these jumps.
No shit. And it's just, hey, look at this again, because we're out of shit to do, and we'll do
Look
like
how
that.
look how out of focus that is.
Yeah. It's rough.
And then it cuts to a scene that's not out of focus.
Hey guys, we're coming.
Giving the sheriff an awful lot of credit, isn't she? He'll see the lights are on.
He's that fat retard. He's only gonna come running because he thinks there's fucking we got, soups on or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Donuts. We got donuts. He's a cop. You moron.
Yeah, turn the hot and ready light on. That'll get him in there. Oh, here he comes.
James Jackson, the more you breathe like that, the more likely you are to pass out. Hyperventilation. Found this out the hard way. Zombie says she cleans up. I would have assumed those aren't related, but Billy says used to use a pud collar. I don't know what the fuck that even is.
No, he doesn't have his herpes anymore. Or no, there it is.
Oh, thanks, Jamie.
There you go. We'll do a musical.
Dave just finished up his last tombstone. Hint, it's in the shape of a coffin.
Hero's got a strawberry on his face there.
Yeah.
That's Hezbollah's real dad.
Oh, that's who we cast. I will get a plane ticket to have Hezbollah play like some little troll or leprechaun or something.
No, I want him to be the fucking. He's got to be like
The lead.
the lead, like the Tom Savini, except he stays in the whole movie. Just a fucking little cutscenes of him fighting little dolls,
I'm so disappointed at that fight with the other.
Yeah, it broke my heart. I was looking forward to that. I thought that was going to be the event of the summer.
That would have been, that would have been the ultimate Pacquiao Floyd event.
Well, they really hyped it up too. So, yeah.
Man, nice cell phone.
And when he's finished, he cracks it in half and throws it on the ground.
Oh, then they go and reference 68, of course.
Mm-hmm. So, Jay, this technically, I've said all this before, but this is technically not a sequel to the 68 Night of the Living Dead, but the 1998, I don't know what the fuck you even call it. It's a 30th anniversary edition. They shot a bunch of stuff to add to it. So it's in black and white or whatever. The color matches pretty well, but it's very clear the difference, the 30-year difference. And they turn the cemetery zombie, Bill Hines, they turn him into a pedophile. And there's a bald preacher character for no reason. Like he's completely out of place in like that small town atmosphere. But he's got like the stupid fucking like the chin strap into like the Fu Manchu kind of.
She was one of the victims.
No, he's a fat pussy. Don't let him tell it.
Abbott used to tie us up and watch his fan films.
Look at him! Jonathan, Evil Dead, the musicals are great.
Oh, yeah.
Billy's educating on a pud collar.
If you cut out the excessive flashbacks too, you could really shave
Oh
some time
yeah,
off.
man.
He had some fun shooting those, didn't he? He was like sliding off the roof.
I feel they told they probably just told Tom he could fuck the actress that played the waitress. Give me $1 and some free meals and the waitress, and I'm good.
I mean, maybe that's where the budget went.
No, I think a lot. I mean, I guess it must have been relatively early on in the shoot too. I don't know, but they shot fucking 2 days worth of this movie with the film in backwards, so they got nothing. It's and apparently, I mean, and this could just be them covering up. Oh, we had this big thing planned, and the more that I actually talk this out loud, it's like the more fucking. Hey, we had all this great stuff to do that day, but film got ruined.
From what I recall, I mean, I think because again, it's through Chris, but the director had said not that they necessarily would have had a masterpiece, but it would have come off a lot better if it weren't for her.
Yeah, but and on top of it, just 2 days worth of film. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's like that's a lot of movie that's gone.
I don't think I would tell anyone that if I did that.
Yeah, like for better or worse, at least it wouldn't. Yeah, it would be. So listen, do you remember 1968? Were you alive in 1968? So back in 1968, like they're trying to fill up a fucking like a book report. It's got to be at least this many words.
Abbott's just gonna hang around and wipe his chin a little
Yeah,
bit.
what the fuck? Some people thought Bud was bad or Bub. Obviously, that's a lot of guns for a one sheriff town.
This is Peaburg, bro.
No, everybody's got a gun.
I don't fuck around. God forbid you're a black guy.
Yins aren't wanted around here. Get out! All right, fellas. I know it's bright out there, but only until we walk outside. And then I bet it'll be nighttime for some reason.
Is he finally done stalling here?
I feel like these guys are about to storm the Capitol or something.
Hey, what do you know? It is nighttime. That's good.
Welcome to the party, Sheriff.
Oh, Jesus. Everyone's dual wielding. That's pretty badass. Like it's just something easy to do. Woo!
You can tell nobody can sell a fight here.
Well, they probably had no instruction. And like just
Yeah.
push each other around and
These guns are loaded.
It's her actual
Now.
firearms.
Yeah. And go out there and just
The
Pretend.
sparkler.
pretend it's real. I want you zombies to really.
Got some sky flowers out there.
Abbott doesn't run from explosions.
No. All right, I think those dorks are all busy. Let's fuck out here. You know, Ralph Macchio is my brother.
I can get you. I can get you on Cobra Kai.
Revamp your career, honey.
They have 3 kids now. She's fucking the mailman. It's all good.
Youngest kid's black.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
It's like me, myself, and Irene.
Come on, Rex. Those kids' dicks are bigger than them sausages. Oh, that was a funny movie. It's like kind of like right before Jim Carrey started kind of doing a lot of his art house type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before he was trying to get an Oscar, he was a really funny guy.
Well, you could fucking help, but
Is that an effect?
of some kind.
You're determined to make me have a seizure.
They're like 5 minutes into this fight, and they've all only just locked up. That's about
Got
it.
an old Honda Accord there,
Yep.
or Civic maybe.
Well, don't do anything, Abbott. Just
You are all my children now.
Just stroke your chin.
That's how you do it. Manners. So get the light to turn on.
just got some Axe body spray and
That
improv.
may be cologne. Is that cologne?
Hey,
There we go. That's how you do it.
Let's do some dabs.
Did they have Axe in 2000? I don't know.
No.
Hold that shit in, Sheriff.
Everybody's so close quarters.
Look at that.
That's a different
Wow.
bar.
That's gonna make Abbott come.
What an asshole. That's like some Grand Theft Auto shit. Canned corn.
All right, come on, chill out with the strobe.
Jesus, man. There.
I'm in the shittiest rave ever.
You got that little hangy thing.
Yeah.
Abbott
You're so alive. You gotta fix that.
Abbott backs off when he finds out she has pubes.
Hiya, gorgeous. All right, darling, give me a kiss. At least fuck my grandson. Come on.
6 feet apart, lady. Come on.
Oh, Jay. This happened many years ago. Okay, this is the worst thing that happened in 2001.
These zombies think it's a hoax. Come on.
Only 20 years ago, not 40 though.
Yeah.
Wow, how do you miss him that close? He was about to shoot her.
I love he did a whole bunch of Tom Savini bullshit and they just still missed them all.
Heck yeah.
Pulls a boogeyman and bites that shit right off his face. Oh, is he going to try and pull off an emotional goodbye? I'm your dad.
Here's the rest of the exposition.
Shoot my raspberry.
I always wish your family treated you better.
Shoot my schnoz off.
She misses, just shoots him in the dick.
God damn it.
Just out of bullets. Well, and we're done.
Just like that. So yeah,
That's a beautiful
I saw-
automobile.
I guess we have to infer that the humans won. Yeah, look at these fucking gorgeous cars.
Is that a Cavalier there? Chevy Cavalier on the right.
The Applebee's was opening up. They had to clean up.
Got the salad bar going, guys. Come on in.
Zombie said, "Did you see the red barrel of the gun she had?"
No, was it red?
I didn't see it. Well, yeah, there's no fucking payoff to that fight.
Just a bunch of lockups and some dipshit blew himself up. That's pretty
Yeah.
much it.
Oh,
And Abbott didn't do a goddamn thing. He
no, he shows up and goes, "Look at me, girl."
Are they all going to go get hoagies now?
Yeah. Primanti Bros.
Oh, shit. He's not
Well, they
dead at
said-
all.
They set it up for a sequel.
How
Still
dare
time.
they?
Still time.
We get a one top build. Savini.
I think between the three of us, we all fucking, put in an hour and I'd say, 13 minutes or so.
Tom Savini was still on cocaine here.
Had to be.
After he saw it, yeah.
Oh, I forgot I'm sober.
I wonder what Jamie McCoy looks like now.
Sam Nicotero. Yeah, I guess it's a car salesman, that guy. Tom Stoviak. I was going to say Regina Heinzman. It's close.
Is that
Abe.
really his daughter or whatever?
Yeah. Her granddaughter.
Might be
That
granddaughter.
might be granddaughter.
He was
Yeah.
old in 68, man.
Yeah. A. Barrett Warwin. What's he up to?
Well, we survived it. And I'm going to say, as shitty as it is, I've
No,
definitely seen worse.
That was fun. That was fun.
Oh, he's on Twitter. Oh.
Well, you can tag him.
Oh, he hasn't tweeted since 2009.
Oh, okay.
Garbage. Orc didn't get his punching show. But
Yeah, Orc, if you're listening, I thought that was a movie. I couldn't have helped you with that. They're all getting punched right now. I was gonna say I haven't checked in with them.
tongue punched.
Hellbound is today,
Oh.
so yeah, they're
So
wrestling business.
Woo. So yeah, that was Children of the Living Dead. I don't think I've seen a worse movie. I really don't.
Go and watch that UK one. I do think it's maybe a little better acted, but I say that's still the worst movie.
Well, now there is Paulo's Gap, and that is, if you want to call that a movie, though, that's another story.
I'd put. I think I would put Day of the Dead 2 Contagium as a worse
Yeah.
than this. This at least has some laughs.
Oh, really? That's not even laughable.
I don't think so. I haven't subjected to myself to it again, but
Yeah. Because I mean, even that Day of the Dead remake, you know,
it was dumb, but that was
fucking
fine.
Nick Cannon, like the Spider-Man zombies. Like, was there a
Yeah.
vegan? There was a vegan zombie, right?
Yeah, that had a hell of a cast, if I remember right. It was Nick Cannon,
Mina
Mina Suvari, yeah.
the black guy, Kojak.
Tony Todd, no.
No, Ving
Ving
Rhames.
Rhames. Yeah, Ving Rhames has been in a bunch of zombie movies.
Billy says, after this, I'm going to give Spiral another go.
Don't do it.
Well, hey.
No, it was a Residence Inn and a Hampton Inn. So there you go, guys. Watch the credits, and you'll know where to stay if you're doing some movie tours.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to go to all the Children of the Living Dead locations. Oof. But yeah, there you have it. That was the worst thing to happen in 2001. Never forget.
Oh shit! There's an after credit.
What?
Have you guys seen any more zombies? I never knew there was an after credit.
Me either.
Damn thing. Just like the movie, I don't think it makes any sense. But
No.
he's got some Applebee's money. Okay.
Oh, no animals harmed. That's good.
I feel like I don't believe them.
Yeah. They had dogs that kicked the shit out of frustration.
Sheriff was shooting squirrels when he wasn't filming.
Yeah. Hey, why did I go to dog kicking immediately? Yeah, that is stupid. I didn't know that existed though. That's crazy. I've never wanted to sit through the credits on this fucking thing.
That was uncommon at that point. There wasn't a
Mhm.
lot of like after credit stuff, but
Well, now that I think about it, that 30th anniversary Night of the Living Dead has a similar kind of thing. It's like a mother and a little girl in their house. Like it's Halloween because the girl's dressed up, I guess. So the door rings. She goes to the door and screams. The mother goes running, and the child is dead. And there are zombies waiting for her. I thought that was setting it up to some kind of like cool sequel, but I'm also a dumb child and didn't realize that VHS had been out for several years already. This was that sequel, Children of the Living Dead. So,
there's an off chance that Night of the Animated Dead could have some issues because I saw John Russo on Twitter was talking about maybe suing them
what?
Fuck that guy.
for saying he was the writer.
Oh Jesus! What a little fucking faggot mustache having piece of shit. Speaking of, hey, it's Punch Out himself.
What's up?
What's
Hi.
up?
Woo!
You missed a
Damn.
great movie.
I just witnessed history for the most part. So yeah.
Did the black guy win?
Nope.
White guy won. The gypsy.
Yep.
Wow.
Who was it again that fought?
It
Wilder
was
and
Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Oh, okay.
Tyson Fury is the boxer that fought Strowman at one of those fucking.
Yeah, he'll get more terrorist show money now than if he won.
Yeah.
There was a total of 5 knockdowns, and the last one literally was like a Rocky knockout. He just fell on his face. It was insane.
Wow.
Real talk.
Real talk.
That's a real talk.
Did you watch the Alabama game?
Watch the end of
Nope.
that too. That was
Badass, huh?
that was, and then tomorrow it's like the early NFL game, which has your Jets, your boys.
Jets and Falcons, baby.
Fuck the Falcons.
Fuck the Falcons.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
So, Orc, have you seen this pile of shit before?
I've never seen it, but I know of it very, very well.
Yeah. So I will take this time out actually to recommend anyone that hasn't seen it to go over to Pizzow's channel. Watch his review of this movie.
Are you guys done or are you still watching it?
No, we just
Just
finished.
finished.
Yeah.
It. Yeah. You should watch it.
There's a lot of time left in October. So
Yeah.
Yeah, pace yourself.
So Jay, what do you got coming up this month? How the fuck
I
is
don't
taking
know.
it like this? Nothing.
There might be something on my channel. I don't know, man. I may do some stuff. We'll just see. I don't really have any enthusiasm right now or any energy to do anything. So
I didn't until tonight. Fucking
I saw that spontaneous dog shit stream. I saw. This was actually the name of it.
Dog shit stream. Did I miss a live stream from you, Orc?
oh yeah, my dog shit stream. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I don't know what that means.
I saw it was a live stream I did, and I was just like, I just said, "Fuck it, I'll go live. Fuck it, I'll do it live."
It's not a bit. He actually did that. So.
And I went live for about an hour and a half, and it was me talking to mainly DJ Donnelly, but Ben Grimm stopped in. One of the people who I've gamed with for the past 15 years stopped in. His name's AC, and then
Oh, cool.
Mike Next Gen
Oh,
stopped
cool.
Mikey.
So-
I wasn't subbed to you for some reason.
Yeah, I may not be either. I've got
So no, I am.
or it could be.
ORC 145626.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
boy.
On Twitter, it's 0RC 145626.
Because I'm too lazy to delete my old account, and I don't have access to the email now, so I can't.
So yeah, probably have to call this a night. Orc, you doing some fun Halloween stuff this year? What do you got going on the channel?
Nothing really, just invading
Duh.
other people's channels.
Well, that's good too.
Are you doing your Child's Play commentary next week?
I'll be doing that in 2 days, actually, on Tuesday.
2 days. Okay.
Cool.
I thought about making it back to back to back, but I don't know if I want to. That's a lot of time.
Those movies go by pretty quickly. Though.
They do, and I like them all. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to switch the times around because I don't want to start 3 of them at 11.
Chucky's a bro.
What would you bang out all 3? You said.
I'm thinking whether I want to do that or not. Yeah, so I might start an hour sooner or something. But
I was gonna say marathon them all. And
no, I will not watch Seed.
I remember we it was in the Sausage Factory days. I had the bright idea. We were like, we're gonna watch Halloween 4. Maybe we'll do 4 and 5. And I was like, fuck it, we should do the whole Thorn trilogy. And by Halloween 5, before we even hit 6, Rambo Ralph wanted to kill himself. He's like, why the fuck am I here right now? And at one point he was like pulling a J. He was like,
I think we all kind of nodded off a little bit.
Well, that's from the heroin. But
Yeah.
that was a stream that started at like with all the bullshitting in 3 movies. It started at like 8:30, and then it went to like 3:00 in the morning.
It's always cool to see those videos pop up in my suggestions from like a decade ago.
that's about 4.5 hours for the first 3.
Yeah.
The
Have to-
Rock
have
did
to
a
do
rap
it.
song.
Yeah, it's called Face Off, I think.
No, he has a rap song now.
It's not.
There-
He does a verse. It's not, and it's he features on someone else's. But
I was,
Bad.
It's gotta be.
His verse is fine for him. It's like Tech Nine, and I don't know if it's Tech
Okay.
Nine's song, but it's
I like that.
there's at least a little bit of credibility there. Yeah, he delivers well. He knows how to cut a promo. It's kind of all it is, but it's all right. He didn't embarrass himself, so.
Good.
So
He
we
didn't
say
sell
no.
his soul to China yet, like his buddy.
No, you lost the
Ming Mao,
Oh.
Taiwan.
Stingray, quite delicious delicacy here.
I want to go. It's 1:00 in the morning. I want to go get Chinese food so bad.
Oh my god, I'd kill for some fucking General Tso's. So those little crab rangoon johns. Oh yeah.
Love those.
The
You
buffet is
gamble
near.
on Rangoon though.
Sorry, go
You
ahead.
do.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
You can get some really shitty crab Rangoon.
And I hate the places that do it, the little crimped fucking package, so it looks like those little strawberry candies. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I hate those. Just fold them over.
Sometimes those are good though if they're like homemade, like they're not like just a Cisco throw in the fryer type thing.
Yeah, it depends.
They get too fucking. That shit at the top gets too crunchy.
Like P.F.
Now,
Chang's used to have some good ones.
P.F. Chang's. Fucking. Just a big time.
Panda Express is not that bad. People mock it, but honestly, I like Panda Express.
Yeah, this is I've said it fucking as long as I've been back up here. This is the worst thing about this area of the country. Or area of New York anyway. Everything closes at 9. Every fucking thing.
What I've no,
You can catch like a Taco Bell or a McDonald's staying up until 10 or 11.
it's gotten worse since COVID, but pre-COVID and post and during COVID, like what I've noticed is like the more religious a town is or where you are in the country is, everything is just fucked on Sundays completely.
Yeah.
I mean, Chick-fil-A is just the perfect example of that.
They're opening up.
And then the smaller the town you live in, the way less shit you have is with shorter hours. Like McDonald's closes at like 10 or 11,
Yeah.
12.
Well, I've noticed though around here anyway. Oh, good, I forgot. Oh yeah, I started to see like those like electric car fill up fucking deals.
Are they the Tesla ones?
I don't know what they are. I don't stop and examine them.
Jerk off on them.
Oh my god, these are great. Oh, it's so good to be invited.
You plug it into your dick. You're just like, Mom, what's he doing?
Gotta light up the
You're just like this. You're like,
Electrocuted to death.
With Booth in the house.
it was green.
He gets a massive headache whenever he eats Panda Express.
It is good though. Like honestly, it's not half bad. It's not like fantastic Chinese food, but it's better than a lot of cheap.
Yeah.
I think their fried
Yeah.
rice is kind of trash, but
I've
I like
never-
some of the other food. They
Never eaten at a fast casual Chinese place.
You never had one in like a mall or something? Like
No, there's always some
like
like local,
walk.
Yeah, it's a little local joint like that. Yeah,
Waka waka.
I assume that shit's a step up from, the nobody place.
It is a total stereotype, but it's true. There was a local place when I was in West Virginia that got busted by the health inspector because they were cutting up roadkill.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I hate to hear shit like that, man.
Why does it have to be
Oh,
West
what was that
Virginia?
reading?
West Virginia.
I played cards with the guy. I mean, it was too late because he went in and he's back there, and they were like cutting up like just like possums and all sorts of weird shit that they got off the road. And I'd eaten there
somewhere
too.
up here got caught with deer. So like
Well,
they
that
it
wouldn't
wasn't like
That
yeah,
wouldn't taste bad.
yeah, it was they just shouldn't have had it.
Yeah.
But
I
I mean,
mean-
we have the type of places up here though. It's like, well, kill yourself, but what the fuck, and we'll cook it for you. Like that. That shouldn't be legal. I don't think it is.
You hit it, we'll kill it or we'll cook it. You.
Ben says we have Indian pizza restaurants open until 4 a.m. where you can get a pizza, gyro, and Chinese food all in one order. It's all shit.
Yeah, but still, if you're up at that time and you're hungry, I mean, you're shit out of luck.
That's what I was reading that comment like, oh man, 4 a.m. Yeah.
Are like Targets and Walmarts where you guys live? Are they 24 hours or are they not? Do they close?
They close at like 11, I think. The one of them, because I have two, they're like basically the same distance apart. One of them has always closed at like 10 or 11, and the other one wasn't all night. That's not anymore.
I haven't
Pre-COVID and during COVID, it's been 12 p.m. they close, or 12 a.m. they close, and then they open at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if ours are open at that time. I've personally witnessed like 2 near fights because they don't have enough checkout people.
Wow.
At our local ones.
I'm gonna tell you what right now, brother.
I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna walk out. All right. Well, you go pay for your shit. Then I'll head out.
It was like this old man. I mean, I almost felt like jumping in because he was like yelling at this checkout lady who's there. I mean, she's doing her job. She's checking these people out, and it's like, dude, she's not magic. What do you want here?
That's a real asshole move.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. He's like, sometime today. Who's yelling stuff?
That's a fucking asshole move, dude.
The lady there, I'm sure she just wanted to punch him. I don't know.
Lady.
He had some kind of European accent. I don't know where he was from, but just the whole time. And then he was like trying to like talk to other people. Can you believe this?
Yeah. 20 years I come here. I never.
Oh, I would have laughed my ass off if when it got to him, she put it like a closed sign and just left.
What the fuck is this?
You know, they'll have like one woman that works over the self checkout, and the self checkout's weird. Like it has a shit like with a shift change or something. Like they can only check out a certain number of people and the machine shuts down. So like you'll go, it'll be 30 machines, but like 2 of them work. You know. And because it's all like automated on time. So,
or if you've got an R-rated movie, that can be a pain in the ass because they have to come in and.
Oh man, I got like an energy drink or something one time that was like that.
Energy drink, or there's like a few, I don't know, like paint sort of things because you can
spray paint,
sniff it or something.
The air in the can for like cleaning electronics. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, there are certain situations where I'll get annoyed because you can tell the management isn't great, but I'm never mean to like a waitress or because you don't know. The cook can be screwing.
A waitress. I'll grab her by her little wrist and go, Missy, you got one chance left.
Does this look like extra ranch? You fucking bitch.
So speaking of like checkout people, this fucking asshole a couple weeks ago, literally I've never seen a human actually act like a sloth until that day. Like just like
I mean, there are shitty workers too, but
I get it. I mean, people are assholes, man. Like more so than ever before.
I'm not exaggerating.
That's
And I didn't do anything because it's not worth it. Honestly, it's not even worth to like say anything. It's just gonna waste more time. But like I was grinding my fucking teeth. They hurt. Oh yeah.
Honey, it's not gonna suck itself.
Yeah.
This lady, though, I mean, like you could tell she was working. It's like I'm probably thinking, I'm not the fucking Flash. What do you want me to do? I mean,
well, you should be.
Now let me get this straight. I ordered a fucking sausage McMuffin and $1 coffee. Total of $2. Why the fuck are you taking so goddamn long? And they're just sitting there just like
Okay.
They're like, "Where's my $15 an hour?"
I only get 15 cents. What the fuck?
No, but yeah, I always fucking like kitchen staff, all that shit. Those are I take care
Yeah.
of them. Honestly, I probably take care of them too well. But
People who don't
fucking
tip 20 are
it's
just, if the service was decent
Yeah.
to really good in that range.
Sure.
And they don't
fine. There's
tip 20, they're
certain
fucking
members of
losers.
my family.
I've not tipped maybe twice in my life because of some really horrible shit that went down, but normally even if it's bad service, I'll give something.
Yeah.
man.
Oh, I've only not tipped once, and it was honestly there was a dumb kid, and I didn't I didn't fucking not that yeah. You don't know better yet. Like at that point, I have enough for my things. Why should I tip?
Another thing that a lot of people don't realize, once you start like getting annoyed and bitching at them, they know they're not getting a tip. Like even if they are shitty, it won't hurry them up usually. So
That's true. And my uncle taught me something very valuable. And he was like, all right, it's 20% all the time, every time. And he said, unless the food takes forever to come out and they never refill your drink. But that and they're not specifically busy during that time period. And then he said, but you have to make sure it's not the kitchen's fault in any way, shape, or form. Because a lot of the time it's the kitchen's fault. But if all that shit
Right.
goes wrong, he just leaves a penny.
I remember I was like a teenager at the time, and my brother's 12 years older than me, but I remember we were, I think it was Olive Garden, or it might not have been, but that was like the one time, and I vividly remember like the waitress was a bitch. Like
Yeah.
she was actually like lippy and came back because my brother gets annoyed really
Miss
easily,
Lippy.
but she was coming back and
Clef
I-
Lippy.
to this day I'll never forget my brother on the receipt just wrote "Go fuck yourself."
How long ago was this?
I was like 15, I think. It was a good while ago, but
That's awesome.
Yeah, Billy, you can't tell the difference between a fish or a chicken sandwich. So I don't.
That's
get
what I
your
miss,
point.
the 24-hour places before COVID. You'd like see a movie and then get out, and it'd be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's go to IHOP or Denny's.
Dude, if you got a good attitude and I get halfway decent service, I'll tip like a motherfucker, especially if I've got money, like if it's near payday or some shit.
For
Yeah, up to
sure.
25, 30.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, at least.
But it doesn't mean going, hey, I love the little wacky thing so much.
Yeah.
No.
I was at the airport one time, and this old broad, she was wearing a bunch of like costume jewelry, like she stole it from her daughter after prom or something, like a bunch of fake ass,
Lol.
like fake like rhinestones
Yeah.
and shit everywhere. Really terrible shit. Anyway, like it was a place like you go to the counter and you order what you want or whatever, and then you pay for it and bring it back to your table. And that was it. Like she came by and said like, "Hey, what's up?" one time, and that was it. And then when I'm getting ready to leave, she's like, "What? No tip?" I'm like, you didn't
Bitch,
fucking do
please.
it. I did it all myself. Like, I mean, you don't get a tip for nothing. But anyway, that's
it's a
One
little
back.
like buffets too. Like it's a little like, do I tip? I mean, they do bring you the drinks, so
You got,
buffets. I may give a little bit, but
Yeah.
like takeout,
Just-
I'm not
just
doing
$5.
anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. If you're just coming to pick it up, no,
Yeah.
of course not.
yeah, that's
You know
not.
what? Unless it's like the local joint and you really just fucking appreciate them. Maybe not every time still, but I don't know.
Yeah, throw a couple bucks in there. You know?
I mean, I know I was fucking. I'm careless with money when I have a lot of it because in Jersey they have to pump your gas, and I'm just,
Oh, really?
So like they get like a real like a
The whole state?
Yeah, Jersey.
Yeah,
always
Really?
is.
I didn't
It's
realize that.
illegal for
Okay.
just like a driver to pump.
So it's all like full serve.
Yeah.
Is there one other state like that? If
Not
memory
anymore. It
serves?
used to be
Oregon,
Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon, yes,
Oregon
yes.
within the last year has passed a law to.
Okay, because I lived in Washington State for a long time, and I was like, yeah, somewhere down there.
And it's not mandatory, but once you're near New York City, like a lot of the gas stations have a guy pumping your gas too.
Yeah.
It's optional, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was just like so like it's not like up here. I'll tip the gas guy because I don't know what they make, and it's not like a mandatory.
That's not a lot, I guarantee. Yeah.
But like even in Jersey, where I know they get paid pretty well because they have to be there. Still, it's like good night at the club. Like, here you go, brother. He's fine for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shaky titties.
Oh, yeah. Hey, buddy.
Sir, why is your ass cheek on my windshield? It's just two big ass cheek marks. And then you breathe, and all the cold air comes out, and it's just two buns.
God.
It's like -5.
Ben asks, "Do you tip at Sonic?"
I'll throw a couple bucks their way.
That's kind of
Never.
the
Park, yes, but not a lot.
if you park and they come out on roller skates with a mask. No, I'm just kidding.
Honestly, I don't think I did. I don't know. That didn't even like pop into my head.
Most people don't though. So
Sonic is like a buffet for me. Same tipping applies.
Yeah, I mean they do bring it to you, but that's like a maybe you throw them a buck sort of deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a selfish guy. Sometimes I feel like I have to, but I usually just go through the regular drive-in there. So
yeah.
I don't know. I like Olive Garden.
Olive Garden
I
takes
like Olive Garden.
forever, though. Like
Yeah.
every time I'm there, it's like I don't know. I don't mind it. But
It's fine. I'm not. Yeah, I don't love it. I'm not. I don't really like Italian food that much, so it's.
I go to Olive Garden and get a little boat of the Alfredo. And I just eat like 3 baskets of breadsticks, and I'm like, all right, shit, I'm ready to go
fuck
home.
yeah,
man.
dude. Oh man, yeah.
yeah, you are usually full by the time the main course comes.
Salad too. Good
You
salad.
know what place has the most dank appetizer? Or not appetizer, but biscuits? Like bread that you
Red
get in the
Lobster.
beginning? Red Lobster. The
Fuck
cheesy
yeah.
They
biscuits.
suck.
Dude,
They're
check this
so
out.
overrated.
My
It's
family was
ridiculous.
so ghetto back in the day. When we lived in New York, they bring out cheesy biscuits in a basket with a cloth,
Mhm.
so, and we would take the cloth and my mom would put it in her purse. And then we'd say we need more.
Get him on the podcast.
There
We
you
would
go.
do that shit like 3 times, and then we're like, "Wow, you guys are hungry."
Because of that podcast, that shit's constantly in my mind. I'm constantly thinking about new ideas and like, oh, I'm a terrible person. I was at a
freaking out about pumping their own gas was hilarious. They were like, "What if I set myself on fire?" Or what if a homeless person talks to me? They're such pieces of shit.
We have a few Oregon natives in the community, I believe. So
We'll have to find out. But Jay, what were you saying?
I was just last night. I was at a pretty nice hotel, and I was like, "Who doesn't take the soaps and shit?" I've done that my entire life.
Oh my God.
I took a sewing kit. I took a shower cap.
Never.
It's coming with me, man.
The soap and the shampoo.
Coming with me.
Yeah.
I
All the
remember.
extra teas and coffees that I don't drink, they're coming.
Oh, if you catch a maid's cart unattended, that's the
Oh, yeah.
best.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
You catch a maid's card.
What the fuck have I associated myself with this
Oh,
last
God.
year? Oh my God.
They don't care either. You just be like,
No,
dude,
they
can I grab
don't,
some of
but-
these? You grab 45
But I feel
Keurig
like
No,
that's
sir.
why, like,
No,
they
sir, I do
don't-
not care. No.
they don't care so much that I don't care. It's like,
Do
oh,
not come
they
back
don't
on
want
Valentine's Day.
it.
I mean, you ever run out of shampoo? It's like, fuck, I'm out of shampoo. Oh, yeah.
I've got this
I've got
bag of
A bunch of them over here.
Yeah, see, I took a pillow one time, And it was
I've never done that.
and it was mostly because and a Bible. I have taken a Bible. Actually, matter of fact, from the
Did you find Jesus steak?
yeah. No,
Well, they want you to take those, don't they?
yeah, I gave it to my friend. It was when I was in Monroeville, actually.
Oh,
But I took the pillow one because it was nice, but it was also my senior trip. We were in Boston, so.
Fucking Boston.
But pillow would have been nice. It was nice for the ride home.
If they have a bathrobe, they will charge you though. I tried to steal a bathrobe once, and
I heard that.
there was like a notice. Like I remember being a little kid, and when we were in nice places, when my dad was on road trips, like they'd have like that little bar where you pay like $8 for a Crunch bar or something stupid. And I remember my brother and I got in deep shit because we ate and drank like everything, not even thinking about it. Like the entire fucking like snack thing.
Wow.
Knowing you're balling in life. Sorry, go ahead, Steak.
Here's some trashy shit, I guess. I've never been in a hotel nice enough to have a minibar.
Oh,
I've
This
been
was-
to a
yeah.
few, and room service is the fucking bomb.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm
We were
just
at a-
like, look, I paid for this shit, so I'm going to take advantage of everything in here.
Yeah.
You know?
We were at a
Wow.
place in Seattle.
Yeah.
There's a couple
Bucket.
hotels in Seattle that are like insanely, or at least back then, anyways, that were just insane. That's where my brother and I ate all this snack shit. They've gotten big trouble for doing it.
Probably $100 worth of snacks.
Oh, I think it was more than that.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot.
First thing you do is you get the ice bucket, and there's walking down the hall. People are fucking like standing next to your parents. Oh yeah.
Got the ice.
I want to go get a Coke.
Got the ice and a boner.
I remember, I remember a friend like I was in Pennsylvania for something, and they just had their ear up against like a random door. I was like, what are you doing? That's not the room. It's like the Amish are fucking. And sure enough, there's like three of us with our ears up, and sure enough, yeah, the Amish were literally fucking.
What does that sound like?
I mean,
Oh!
Ow! Ow!
Oh,
Ow!
sounded like he was giving her a beard ride because I heard more from her.
oh, slow down, Yoder.
Can they, like, they're the ones that fuck through the hole in the sheet, right?
No, that's
Oh, is that Orthodox?
no,
The KKK.
Hasidic Jews.
Oh, acidic Jews.
You could make some bank on Amish porn, like authentic amateur Amish porn. Hey, there's a fetish for everything. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever
churned
seen
me right, baby? Yeah.
pulls a Brando and
It's like
Uses-
this.
uses the butter as a lube?
Well, Dan, what do we got going over with the Fleshproof feature?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Content every day. VHS should be tomorrow if everybody's not too beat up from tonight. And Halloween Kills, all that good stuff. Check us out. every
Coming
day.
up. Oh, I was going to ask, do you need to have seen any of the other VHS?
No,
Good.
you can jump in.
Where is that? Is that streaming anywhere?
Yoder.
Shutter. VHS
Okay, awesome.
94.
I'll check it out.
Jay, you don't know what you're doing. Just a suggestion. It's something you could maybe keep short. Are you garbage?
Live restaurant stream. You should just have the camera and then we all vote whether you tip or not.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Or write like go fuck yourself on the receipt. Just
But what if I'm just
Sure.
a huge asshole the whole time and leave a fat tip?
Right, show me your titties on the napkin.
Hey, Yoder, give
Can
me
I get
that
you started with
bratwurst.
anything? Ooh, hey.
Jamie, you'd watch some Amish porn. Don't lie. You've never seen them fuck. I guarantee that. So.
Oh, give it to me harder. Oh.
Oh,
The faggot of the opera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So bosses
I'm
tell
from
me that I need to plug the show, plug the store, offthegrill.store. You can pick up this fabulous OTG shirt as the lovely Next Gen is modeling there. That and all kinds of other shit. It's cool. It's a lot of good stuff. I'm working on more stuff that hopefully will be better. We'll
sweet.
see. Oh, shit. What else? Patreon.com/OffTheGrill Podcast. Thank you to all my patrons. Big Crack Rock.
You're welcome.
Sports Indoors, Nick Ritz, Jay the Stingray, Jess Graham, Mark 14566.
That's me.
Daniel Shine, Lauren Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, Retro Cack, The Daily Ghost, Slaughterport, Ben Yukonevich, and Brian Trash. You guys can over there. Like I said, I'm going to start doing the kind of a live reaction or whatever the fuck to the Chucky series over on the Patreon for as little as $1. So that'll come out, with the next day or two of each airing. Got some other things. Check your notifications or whatever. Hit that bell, all that bullshit, so you can see when Saucetober strikes again. I don't know. I think that's all I've got. Orc, thank you for being here. Jay, thank you for being here. Dan, thank you for being here. Everybody in the chat, Zombie, Jamie, Billy, Ben Grimm, Brian Trash, more I'm sure I can't think of. Christian, Mr. Bombastic. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And, of course, Iris loves you.